what's happening? It's your dude, the merciless Reece L. Black. Welcome back to the booth. Now, of course, there was going to become a time where I was actually going to come back and revisit this topic in particular. So let's go ahead and go into it. Dating single mothers for 2022, or just any year. I don't want to date the video like that. I see a lot of platforms full of men that keep on going in on the single mothers. I do, right? I really don't ever participate in anything like that because, for one, majority of us, we come from single parent mothers, right? And some of us are even in relationships with single parent mothers. Some of us are even married to single parent mothers. So what I actually wanted to do was I wanted to go the other way. And I just wanted to go ahead and keep it honest. This is what a lot of certain supporters of certain platforms, especially, male supporters, are not telling you. They got rejected by single mothers. Single mothers date men in particular, and they win. I know we have platforms out there where it seems like we got a bunch of single mothers calling up, being delusional and all that, but that's just them. That's just a handful, right? But there's actually single mothers out there that actually have game. They just have a child. And I think where the confusion lies is when men think of a single mom, they see a picture of a woman with a bunch of kids under 10. Whether it's 1 or 2 or 5, they're always babies. They keep on leaving out the single parent mother that has a teenager, or even a 19-year-old still living at home and he's just going to JUCO, to better his life and one day get into that, that big old, university. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to go ahead and let some of you guys know the type of men that single mothers are looking for. Most single mothers look for men who want a commitment, and they're getting it. Do you know how many women I come across who are in relationships and they're a single mother? And how many men still try to holler, whether it's just to smash or just to date or to wife up? They still pull, regardless. They still pull. Some single mothers still keep themselves up. Some single mothers weren't just knocked up. Some of these women are divorced. Majority are divorced, especially like, those other platforms. They let you know that, hey, some of these women initiated a divorce. Why? Because some of these men were just on the BS, right? And also some of the men felt that their woman was on the BS, so they divorced them. But a lot of these women, they crave for the commitment. They're not all about that smash and dash shit, that pump and dump, because they know their value. Some people may say, well, you had a child, that kind of decreases your value. Not if it's if I had the baby while I was married. So if I had babies during my marriage and now I'm divorced and they're teenagers and they're actually on their way out of the door because they're going to be going to college and all of that stuff, how are you going to say that's a devalue? And I know we got a lot of men out there that are basically like, well, I'm just never going to take care of somebody else's kid. Well, they didn't ask you to. A lot of these single parent mothers, they're not looking to get wifed up so they could be taken care of along with their child. Nah, a lot of these mothers, like I said, I'm focusing on the ones that got the older kids now, the ones that some platforms are afraid to bring up. A lot of these, women who have these teens, they are ready for a man to commit because it's on and popping when that kid leaves off for college. It's on and popping. A lot of you guys like to, go into, how you're this and how you're that, and you see this in the future, especially when it comes to them, when it comes to this woman. But some of you guys still are telling little white lies here and there. Some of you guys obviously are a little bit bothered by the fact that, yes, she had children with her late husband, or her last husband, and you're still a little bit uncomfortable with that. Yeah, because she had this man's babies. And like I said, the babies are teenagers now, and they're not going to be around too long. But if he's a great father and he is in their child's life constantly, that can bother you a bit because you're going to keep seeing him. And he may want to introduce himself to you because if you do plan on wifing her up, that's right, your stepdad. But he's dad. I hate to bring this up, but a lot of you guys, bed game sucks. And a lot of these women who are single parent mothers, see, they don't have time to be sleeping around. Some of them do, But a lot of them, I know we got platforms out there talking about like single parent mothers are just for recreational use. But we also got the single parent mothers like the hell we are. Ain't nobody coming up in this that easy. Like they act like there's people out there that just got like some bomb ass game where they could just get the box that fast. Nah, 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 nah. But we do have a lot of single parent mothers out there that when you do come in and she do give you that box, you better come with it. You better be doing like the most luscious, beautiful kissing that'll make her freaking dizzy. You better lay down the pipe so good that she orgasms her brain out. And I'm telling you, you better mop that box. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You better mop that box so good to the point where she is going to keep your head down there until you suffocate and then bring you back up because she felt bad. Like, oh my God, you can't breathe, my bad. It just felt so good. That's right. She wants that good. She is no longer going to be settling for somebody that's going to come in and be whack in bed and then you think you're going to pump and dump. Nah, if it's anything, single mothers, if it ain't good, they stop you midway and give you the freaking boot. Hey, if they were married for a while and the sex was good, she expects that from you. Like, what the hell have you been doing to where your bed game sucks? Like, we're at this point where men are getting criticized in the bedroom right now. We are. Your bed game better be super duper dope. There is no reason in this day and age where any man should be whack in bed and she's gonna clown you for that. So yeah, single mothers, they kicking you out of the bedroom if you come in with some whack diggy. What you guys are tend to forgetting is a lot of these single parent mothers, they were with somebody who was driven. They had the home, they had the cars, bills were paid for, and guess what? Yes, the divorce happened. Maybe they had to divide assets, but she is so used to being with a go-getter that she's not going to commit to somebody who doesn't have any drive. She literally wants to be with somebody, maybe someone like her ex, but someone better than her ex, but someone who has the same drive as herself. A lot of these single mothers, they're successful. That's why some of them don't even mind just dating here and there. They have their own money. They have their own life. They don't need you. Hell, they don't even need your D. They could go buy one now. Plenty of toys on the market now if you ain't been looking lately. But a lot of these women out there, they really want somebody who can get it in. Somebody inspirational. Hell, somebody that they can push or somebody that can push them. They're looking for that team again. They're looking for that economic, financial team again, especially if they want to build something brand new. Yeah, you got your own thing. She has her own thing, but can we have our own thing now? Can we do something together? Can we build a business? Can we build like a small empire from the ground up? Can we do that? A single parent mother is not gonna kick it with no boy. They want a man. Man, meaning masculine, responsible, accountable. They're not looking for somebody to take care of her and her children. She already got that. They're looking for somebody who can like own up to their own shit. Somebody who actually takes care of themselves because, hey, if he looks like he can take care of himself, then he can take care of me. And what I mean, or what she means by take care of me, take care of my needs. Women cannot kiss themselves. Women cannot hold themselves. Women can give themselves orgasms, but it kind of sucks. They want you to do it. And that masculine energy matches her feminine energy. And that is a baked cake. They are not coming up on dudes like that. Yes, once again, we have these platforms out there about the delusional single parent mother at 40, whoop, whoop, whoop. Look, y'all have seen the 40-year-old baddies. Y'all seen the danger zone or 30-year-old baddies, okay? They're not playing any games. And when they do, they play games on their own terms. They do. But when they come across that masculine man, when they come across that grade A specimen of masculinity, they are going to do anything possible to go ahead and keep that. Sex is not going to be one of them. It's going to be something else, whether, you know, what she's going to use out of her own holster to keep that man. I'm not going to speak for them on what they're going to do. They're going to just let you know. But they're not looking for men who constantly complain or say what they will never date, because they know they have options. They know they're beautiful. They know they're feminine. They know they're successful. They know they're smart. They know their value. And just because they have, you know, a child, you know, whether that child is under 10 or they have teenagers. They know their value. And the thing is, we have too many men out there always talking about who they are not going to take care of, like what I look like taking care of another man's child. Most of these single mothers tell them that to their face, and they'll be like, I don't need you to take care of jack shit. Because at the end of the day, you're just one of the many men who are blowing them up. So for all you dudes out there that be talking about like they hit the wall, their value is low, she's a baby mom or whatever, they DMs are more full than yours, regardless if they just trying to hit it and quit it or even wife it up. Their options are a whole lot bigger and better than yours. She's not looking for, you know, a super duper Mr. Perfect man. This single parent mother who knows her value is just looking for someone not exactly to match her energy, but she's looking for also someone who she can just build with and even allow to like lead if she trusts him to lead. A lot of you guys out there, we really don't see a whole lot of leadership from a lot of these platforms. But then again, a lot of these ladies are not exactly just hanging out on YouTube, listening to, you know, men complain on platforms all day about single parent mothers and shit. No, they out there getting the bag. They out there taking trips with their child. How many of you guys who was raised by a single parent mother have been on multiple cruises, been on beaches overseas? A lot of these successful women, they take their child out to do that. But anyways, I just wanted to go ahead and take the time to throw that vid out there. I know you guys are going to go ahead and, you know, light up the comment section or unsub, you know, because I may have hit a nerve, but I'm just keeping it real. Some of you guys out there really got to be objective when it comes to you know, some of the stuff here. Not all women can be put in like a certain box, but y'all know how I do. I'm out this piece. Good evening, Mr. Black. I can